Do you guys like onions? Did you plant some onions in your garden this year? Look at these beauties. I planted these guys from seed in December. Little tiny seeds. Now look how big they are. They're bigger than softballs. Yes, you guys can do this. Are you guys ready to harvest some onions? Are you ready to reap the benefits of the fruit? No, the bulbs of your labor. I'm going to show you today how to harvest onions, when to harvest onions, and how to cure them and keep them ready so that you can be enjoying those bulbs of your labor all the way through winter. Let's get started. If your onions are looking like this, they are not ready. One way you could tell is by the stalk. These stalks are still pretty firm, standing upright and green. These are falling over, yet they're still pretty green. They're not soft at all. Here's some examples of some that are being ready to harvest. One, you got the stem, it's fallen over. Two, the stem is starting to be soft and a little bit dried out. The bulbs are sticking up above ground. This is another good one. And yet, another good one. So, how do you harvest an onion? You don't want to pull it by the stem out. You rip that stem, that's going to cause you problems for the future. What you want to do is just gently grab the bulb and twist it out. You have some roots that come off the bottom, but hey, look at that. That's a good size onion. Another precaution when you're harvesting your onions, after you've harvested them, gently place them in the box or bag. They're still not fully cured. They still can be bruised if they're bounced around a lot. Not too bad of a harvest, everybody. Got some white ones, some yellow ones, some big ones, and some small ones. Also, with these guys, you don't want to take off the roots, or you don't want to take off any dirt on them. Definitely want to keep the stem on. Which brings us up to the next step in this, is we're going to cure these guys so they last us well into wintertime. What curing does is basically it's a process of drying the outer shell so the inside stays more moist. It's kind of like a onion packaging itself, if you will. So we're going to do this in a very simple process. You need to have a dry, warm, well-ventilated place. I'm going to put these inside my garage. It's going to be dry and warm in there. Ventilation, I'm going to probably try to put a fan on them. This can take anywhere from 3-4 weeks, 2-3-4 weeks to get these guys cured. Just depends on how wet they are. If you pick them on a dry day, they're going to cure a lot quicker than if you pick them on a wet day. Another thing is you don't want to take these guys and keep them out in the sun. The sun will simply just scorch them. You just want to try to keep them in a dark place. They're onions, they're used to the dark. So how do you know when these guys are going to be done curing? Well, one, these roots will be very brittle. They'll be very dry and brittle. Your stem is going to be very dry, and it's going to be very, very hard. The skin around it is going to be very, very, very dry. It's going to be like a papery type of skin. So once they are cured fully, you can, if you want, cut the bottom off, cut the tops off. I just simply store them in a box. Try to layer them in a box. Try not to put too many on top of them, so again they can have some airflow going through them. You don't want to put them in type of plastic bag that doesn't have any ventilation in them if you're going to store them. That's about it. We're going to be eating onions for a long, long time. Not have to go to the grocery store to pay for them. Look at these guys. Doesn't that make you proud to do something like this? It makes me proud. As far as eating these guys, simple tip is if you notice some of them that aren't curing, eat those guys up first right away. If you notice that, like I got a couple of these that I've picked where the tops weren't flopped over all the way, and they weren't dried up, just simply picked them because of a weed that was underneath it and I pulled it. Those are going to be the ones that I'm going to eat first. You don't have to wait till they cure to eat them. Try to eat the ones that are starting to rot first. I do know last time when we had the onions, maybe you had a spot on here that was, you'd go down there and you'd look at them and a couple spots would be on there that are starting to show rot. Take it out, cut that rotten part off, you can eat the rest. Onions are good. So tell me, have you guys harvested your onions like this before? Have you guys gotten onions like this before? I planted some from seed. This one is probably a set one. The ones I showed you early in the video, those are from seed. I got those from Baker Creek. So this can be done through multiple ways, multiple pathways. The seeds, I'm gonna try again next year. I think that might be the cheaper option. But what have you guys tried with onions? How do you guys grow your onions? Do you grow them from bulbs? Do you grow them from seeds? Do you grow them from starts? How do you do it? How has your experience been with the onions? Have you been able to get good onions like this? I'm pretty proud of this guy, can't you tell? If you guys like what I'm doing here, like to see more videos like this, click that like button, click that subscribe button. Give me a comment down below. Tell me how your onion harvest is this year. Cheers, everybody, and God bless.